All right, what's up? Happy Friday. How's it going? Yeah, okay, good. My mic is on. There it is. What is up? Can I move this window like that? Hello? I want this window to be this way. Excuse me, just kind of moving some things around a little bit. Yeah, like that. But then I want to shrink this one. Shrink this one too. Yeah, that'll work. That'll do it. That should be it anyway. Hey, what's up? How's it going? Happy Friday. Welcome back to GatorX. We're live on YouTube and Twitch. And look, my fan is right here. I forgot to move it this way to plug it in. We'll probably do that in a hot second. But today, we're streaming basically my favorite Pokemon spin-off game, Pokemon Pinball Ruby and Sapphire. I got that time just a little wrong. There we go. Now see, we get to see, there you go. You get to see the little intro cutscene. Is my webcam too big? Maybe it's a little too big, because I had it set up for when we were playing some DS games. Sure, I am going to shrink it just a bit. And then the border, we're going to shrink just a bit. There we go. I think that'll be nice. But yeah, Pokemon Pinball Ruby Sapphire, just chilling out for a bit. Oh, I've actually got a game still going. I've got a game still going. Yo, how's it going? Who's the cute pink-haired girl? That is Kira, the funny channel mascot, who will eventually get a video sometime. Someday. I keep pushing it back. I'm like, I'll do a video someday. Some other things I just gotta get done before we can do a video, but I am enjoying summer. It's a little warmer today. I mean, you know, we had some pretty good weather as of late. I like how, too, that you can have high score on it, even though, you know, if this is one of those games that only one person plays, right? You'll only ever have it like like that. Anyway, I'm gonna jump in. We're gonna play some Pokemon Pinball just to chill out. Last week we just finished Pokemon Ranger Guardian Signs. Again, like I said, that's what we were playing on the Nintendo DS with the Nintendo DS layout. But since the Wii U is still plugged in, which by the way, we're playing this today on the Wii U Virtual Console. Since that's still plugged in, I figured, you know, let's do a week of Pokemon Pinball Ruby and Sapphire before we move on to the next month, and I'll be starting a new stream series. I don't know what game just yet. I still don't know what game exactly we're going to play, but that'll be another one that's multiple Fridays in a row. This one, we're doing a little one-off because Pokemon Pinball, a really fun game. It's been a long time since I played it. Like I said, big favorite of mine. One of the top-tier spin-off games, I believe, even though it is just pinball. But it makes for a good just kind of chill stream. Probably also maybe shorter. You guys heading out to do MTG with your friends? Ooh, y'all have fun tonight. Enjoy the weekend. Thank you. You have a good time too. Also, looks like I just evolved a Crawdont with what's going on here. But you have a good one. It's Friday, right? MTG. They call it Friday Night Magic. Is that it? Is that what's up? I have never played Magic the Gathering. I don't know. It might be interesting to get into at some point. A friend of mine said that he, someone else got him to try it out. I'm like, okay. What, they got a bunch of, they're doing a bunch of collab stuff right now, huh? I mean, I probably missed it, but wasn't there like, what do you call it? Jurassic Park stuff in there? Though I'd probably be late. Because it's like, oh, you know, if it came out with any card game, anything that came out years ago, it's like, all right, you missed the boat. Big. We got big points. Also, by the way, if you've never seen Pokemon Pinball Ruby Sapphire, really cool game. There are two different tables. We're on the Sapphire table right now. And I do love, too, that the sprites in this are great. And it includes a bunch of various Pokemon from Ruby Sapphire. And also, so there are like funny little nuances, would you call it nuance? Different things about each table. So with this table, the Sapphire one, you'll notice that to the left, there's a basket that fills up with Seedot. And every time it does, you'll be prompted to travel. And when you're in a different location, the location you're in will affect the Pokemon that you'll catch when you get the catch activated. But in this stage, it's like a little too easy. Yeah, in this stage, it's a little too easy to hit travel. So you kind of end up just traveling a whole bunch. Anyway, how's everyone doing this day? I'm having a good, fine Friday. A little bit of a week. Well, you know, it was a good week, but things have not been super smooth as of late. But, you know, I think I ended the week well enough. There's a lot of construction stuff going on right now, which, you know, not being loud, but if that comes up at any point, I don't think they're not using like heavy machinery today, but it's just been, it's been quite quite the week on that front. Then I had some work to do, right? Posted some shorts. YouTube-wise, we're doing well. Also, we're in the Mysterious Ruins now as the location. I don't know what that's actually called, but it's something along those lines. And I had a good day today. Had a meeting in the morning. Got some good stuff done. I say meeting, but it was a good kind of meeting, as in like the one that I'd want to go, one of the ones I'd want to have. Wait, Jirachi? Jirachi? Man, I guess I've been playing, I guess this game, again, I'm picking up this game from where I left off, but I guess it's been going long. No, it says I only have one Pokemon, though. Why's Jirachi showing up, then? Really? Yeah, it says I only have... Or no, I have 32 Pokemon, never mind. I was looking at the Pokeball. That's the ball, but I have 32 Pokemon in this game right now. So I think that would explain why. That would explain why Jirachi's there. You know, now you think about it, maybe I should have streamed Pokopia, because we could have done some funny catching up with Pokopia also. With the little Jirachi event. Because I still got to do some grinding for that. Would anyone hate if I switched to Pokopia halfway through the stream? And what if I just change the thumbnail too? That, you know, actually, that might not be a terrible idea if I switch to a different Pokemon game. You know, the way that real streamers do it, they play multiple games in a stream. But also they got streams that go on for like, you know, hours and hours. Also, we're in Spear Pillar. I just caught Jirachi, now we're attacking Rayquaza again. Well, let's see if anyone remembers. If anyone remembers, this Rayquaza was giving us a bit of trouble. Now I think back to the last time I played this on stream. Pokemon that you have beef with, Jirachi. What did Jirachi do specifically? Bit of a mischievous little Pokemon, Jirachi is, I guess. Especially if you look at it from a meta sense, where it's like, man, one of those mythicals that shows up, but maybe not all the time. Well, you know, now I think about it, when was the last Jirachi distribution in the main series video games? When was it, huh? Wouldn't be mad if you're going to suggest that anyway. Hey, not bad. We'll just make it. This is the Jirachi stream. We catch Jirachi in Pokemon Pinball, and then we befriend Jirachi in Pokopia. So I was thinking about it, but I'm like, I don't know. It'd be fun, but can I do that the whole time? Could I do a whole stream of Pokopia if I'm not doing the story anymore? But now I think about it, it's like, wait a second. Alright, we should just do multiple things. Your beef with Jirachi's justified? Jirachi just wants to grant everyone's wishes. Also, we're doing terribly with this this Rayquaza encounter. I just hate it because he cheats. He cheats by floating. Ooh, that was a bit of a nice one. Max made a wish to get snacks, but then he commits concession. Nah, that's justified. You're allowed to steal snacks. You're allowed to steal candy. You're allowed to steal vegetables, baby formula, and then candy's a freebie on top of that. Oh, whoa, whoa. Yeah, we're doing terribly here. Oh, BSP was the last time it was oh yeah, no, because you just get it for free if you have save data for Pokemon Sword and Shield? Is that it? Yeah, now I remember. I used one in the Fossil Pokemon stream. That's right, we cheated. We cheated for that one, right? And used Jirachi. Also, yeah, we're not getting Rayquaza in this one. We'll let it wheel around. I mean, I'm still having a good game so far. Okay, there. Rayquaza's zapping my ball. Alright, well, let's catch another Pokemon. Let's see what's up. Who's hyped? Who's hyped for Pokemon Summer? I think that Jirachi's a nice way to start it. We're almost on to July, which, you know, potential for a Pokemon Presents in July. I just... Yeah, alright. Fine, we get the run back. That's the thing, is when you get far enough in this, when you get far enough in a game of pinball, I feel like you do just end up doing the same things over and over. Oh no, I let you get zipped. That was bad. I was simply get Rayquaza this time. You know, maybe that's a strat, just to get rid of, like, the vortexes right away. So that you get nice clear shots. No, stay there. Actually, stay there, yeah. Yeah, that's right, bounce on it. No. Almost got him caught. Which, that's funny when that happens, when it's like, okay, fine, you want to freeze the ball in place? It's behind you! Oh, dang it. That would have been great if it actually hit. It would have been right there again. Great, I got like no hits that time. Think about Winds and Waves. It's going to be third island-based region. But the second one that's based in Asia. That's true. Oh. I'm looking forward to Winds and Waves. I think that'll be nice. That'll be a nice thing next year. Okay, get in the rhythm. Maybe. Oh no. I got that timing wrong. Oh, avoided. I really do wonder though, when's the next trailer gonna be for Winds and Waves? I'm feeling the potential. I'm putting this out there. Maybe not making predictions. I'm putting the energy out into the universe. Pokemon Presents in August, probably, maybe. July, not. I'm not betting on July. Betting August. Pokemon Presents in August. Maybe another trailer, Winds and Waves. Also, we did it. We caught Rayquaza. I can't remember if I caught it this run already, but I'll see. You know, it'd be great is if we could catch the Regis. Actually, I think I'm in the Regis environment right now. Back on the table. Oh, we got a million. Oh, wait. Is that a million? No, that's a billion. Wait. 1,000, million, billion. Yeah, yeah. We made it. 1 billion. 1 billion points. And I still have a ball, actually. Go, Wailmer. Wailmer, please help me. There. is it? No, that's Beldum. Still something a little mystical. Beldum's kind of neat. Could you imagine like a playthrough starting off with Beldum? I don't know how that would be. Ooh. Alright, we need one more hit. Yeah, that's cool. What would be great is if we evolve this Beldum up to a Metagross. Beldum, I'm gonna pause really quick because I think I need to post something. Let's get posting. Gatorex, this is your lawyer. Please keep posting. Copy link. The heck? Okay. Streaming the best Pokemon spin-off game. Join now. Okay, there we go. Wait. And then Control V the paste. Post. Post! Okay. Cancel. Calling it now, the next gimmick is going to have to do something with abilities. Game Freak's releasing a game in August. Oh, is that it? Beast of Reincarnation comes out in August, huh? Is that it? That'll be interesting. I will try that game out for sure. I will definitely try that game out when it releases. Pokemon Unbound. Alright, we got the evolution. Let's go. Now, well, I have like 30 other well, I probably evolved a few, but I got a bunch of Pokemon already. Upgrades, people. Let's see what we can evolve. And definitely, you know, I'll do some sort of video with Beast of Reincarnation. Well, probably like, I don't know, maybe not a full thing. Because obviously that's going to be probably a long game. Alright, what do we got? We've got a Vigoroth. Already own. Okay. Slack off. Voltorb. I haven't gotten Electrode yet. Poochyena. Okay, we evolved you. Geodude. Yeah, no, I'm just picking up the pieces of my last playthrough. Like, okay. Where were we? Phanpy. Have not evolved Phanpy yet. Meditite. Wow. Yeah, I really got to build out the Pokedex in this save file. We got Flygon. Gulpin. Have not evolved Gulpin. Beldum. Okay, Beldum. We're going with Beldum. Alright, where are those experience? Oh, there it is. My Pelipper. Oh, dang it, there. I'll make it. Oh, I will surely make that. Overshot it a bit. Ah, nice. And where's the last? Oh my gosh. They're all right next to each other. So it's like, okay, I'm only ever gonna get it right in there. There you go. Now, what we need to do is we need to evolve this again. Sure, I've got Metang. But now what about a Metagross? Hello. Go in! Go in! That was actually close. I feel like I almost would have dropped it in there. You know, I always really like Duskull, I think because of this minigame. This one definitely gave me big memories of it. Today's your birthday? Oh, nice. Happy birthday. Got any cool plans? It's a nice little weekend. First weekend of summer. Well, because summer was at the end of last weekend, right? Or started at the end of last weekend. Yeah. Got a good amount of, like... Been doing a lot of family kind of stuff lately. So, celebration-like stuff. I don't think we had any family birthdays this month, but, you know, hey, June, it's kind of a nice time. Kind of a nice time for a birthday party. Love this game. Finished a Pokedex. Bar e-reader mods about a year ago. Oh, for this one? Nice. This is my Wii U save file, because we're playing on the Wii U Virtual Console to do the, what do you call it? Capture card. Actually, you know, no, never mind. I have my... Oh, gosh, why can I not speak? I have it also on Game Boy Advance, obviously. I don't think I have my original save file, but I've got a good save file in that one. Which, you know, I realized we could play on Capture Card, but I actually packed up the Consoleizer, the one that I complain about all the time. I packed it up, and it's listed on Facebook Marketplace. Get it out of here, I don't want it. I don't want it anymore. I have plans for something else I'm gonna buy, so when we get back to streaming Pokemon Game Boy Advance games. But still, yeah. This one, I've really got to build out a lot of stuff. I don't want that. I want the Saber, actually. Because we just caught. Also, let me know if the game audio sounds okay. Let me know if it's too loud, actually. I don't think it's too loud. It sounds definitely very full. Definitely kind of full. We got a baby Ralts. Down the slide. Let's go. But yeah, this one's a really fun game. For sure. This is like one of those Pokemon games that I was gonna say I feel like I can always just pick up and play anytime, and that's the nature of it being a pinball game. But I realized I have not played this game in a long time. Okay, I need to lock in. This baby's gonna run away. There. You know, I played this one first, obviously, and then later on I did go back to play the original Pokemon Pinball, and I gotta say, I do not like the original one. Because it's on the Game Boy Color, it's limited by that, which, like, otherwise it's a good, you know, it's pretty well done. Oh, thank you, Pikachu. Otherwise it's pretty well done, right? But it does the thing of, like, you know, if you hit the ball to the top of the table, then it hard cuts to a different scene rather than, like, moving up and down. And it's just like, oh, so it makes it feel slow, or it makes it feel clunky. You know, maybe I should go back to replay that too. Did I ever do that one? No, I think I did that one on stream, like, once a long time ago. Oh, we can go to I've got 80. Got 80. What winds and waves do I think suits Ash? That's a good question. I almost feel, well, you know, I kind of feel like he could rock with Pom Bomb, actually. Either that, Pom Bomb, maybe Gekwa, Brown. I could see them all. And I think that would be neat to do. Oh, no. I think that'd be a neat one to have, like, if hypothetically it were a generation where he gets all starters. Man, I am a little off from an extra life. Bonus challenge. Oh, what I should do is buy Pika. That's the really important one, actually. You know, I know we already talked about it. We already had the Winds and Waves discussions a while ago. But anyone here, how are we still feeling about the starters? What's everyone's favorite starters? Or are you still, like, Are you still liking the one that you liked during release day? Or not release day, during reveal day? And has that changed in the month since? Me? I think I still like Gekko best. I just like water reptiles. When they're starters. Especially. Also, yeah. I really gotta get that extra life. Okay, we're building up coins. I really need to unlock the mart so I can buy the extra life. Okay. Also, I don't know if anyone can hear that, but they're kind of letting the heavy machinery go outside. Can you hear that on stream? It's vibrating the ground. I can feel it on my feet. I wonder what they're doing outside. We got Conkeldurr. We got Conkeldurr outside. There. You have a hypothetical question. You're hunted by Mewtwo who just escaped Team Rocket's headquarters and you have 2 Pokeballs in your bag. Left over, what Pokemon are in the Pokeballs to defend you? Well, I mean, Feraligatr could always crunch. And then take care of Mewtwo. Saying it out. Feraligatr. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Dang it. Foiled by button mashing. Otherwise, like... Well, I was gonna say maybe a good ghost type, but... Actually, I think the answer might be Hisuian Zoroark. Or Zoroark. Then you got a good ghost normal type. Okay. Yes! Extra lifetime. You're mine now. Thank you, Trico. Now we grind for just ball savers. And catching other Pokemon. Priority's taken care of. We got the extra life. Or the extra ball, right? As it would be called here. You know, I think I need to, like, really forge a bond with Hisuian Zoroark. Or, you know, just one of those Pokemon that, like... Oh, another Slack Off? No! But yeah, you know, just one of those, like, recent Pokemon. To where I feel like you can appreciate and love any Pokemon, but you just need, like, a really good moment with it. And I feel like Zoroark, I haven't had that just yet. We had a cool moment with its, like, reveal. And the videos I made during that. And how I sort of predicted that it would be Zora, the mysterious Pokemon, before it ended up getting revealed. Hisuian Zora. And... like, I didn't really use one on my team, did I? I don't think I did. We really need that. See, with the Hisuian Pokemon, the one that I ended up really gravitating toward was Ursaluna. You know, like of the brand new Pokemon. Oh no, I wanted the Ball Saver. Wait. I saw blue and I pressed A. So I feel like maybe that's the good answer. Feraligator's always got my back. And then Hisuian Zora might be able to deal with Mewtwo even more effectively. Alright, summertime, battling the Master of the Oceans. Yeah, Blood Moon's cool. I do like it. I like regular Ursaluna, and then I really like Blood Moon Ursaluna. So I'm very happy with both. And I think it was neat. I really did like Teal Mask DLC. I had kind of like some big I have big nostalgia for it now. I just really like that expansion comparatively, right? I mean, you know, not that we have a bunch of Pokemon DLCs to compare it to just yet, but like something about that, it felt a lot more realized. I like the little story and how the story kind of continued too across not only it, but then into Indigo, the Indigo disc. And like I said, you know, it felt a lot more complete. Kind of how Isle of Armor was nice, but again, it kind of did just feel like a little island. Meanwhile, I really do like how Teal Mask Kitsukami felt a little more complete. Also, hey, thank you for subscribing. I was talking, but thank you for subscribing, Antonietta Molina. I hope I got that right. By the way, you're probably watching a video, or hey, maybe a YouTube short. But thanks for subscribing. And you know, that's right, we might get a handful of like the little notifications or the alerts during stream. But hey, if you're watching stream, say hi. Hope you're enjoying everything. Finally, we're finally on the up for. I'm not gonna lie. We was in negative subscribers for a while. And not that matters. I'm like, you know, you're all special and I love you all, and then plus we already got the plaque. The plaque already arrived through the mail in my house, so I mean, I could lose as many as I want, I guess. Yeah, the plaque's right there. But, you know, it is kind of nice to start off the summer with a bang, I guess. Huh? You prefer Blood Moon over regular Ursaluna? Definitely valid. Again, I like them, but I think I do kind of like the Blood Moon a little more. Like, I think they bring different vibes, obviously, which is a good thing. Which is good. But, yeah, just overall, I really like Kitsukami. No! Hey, no, it was still flashing. No, it was still flat. I was like, no, okay, that's fine. We still have the ball saver. It's just about to run out. We made it, and then nope. No. You joined to see Kyogre being caught? Hey. I know, we're in the middle of I started this in the middle of a playthrough, kind of. Or picking up the last game that I was in. But I guess technically we didn't catch Kyogre. I might have caught it already in this playthrough. As you can see, like, the little... Wait! No, you can't see! You cannot see! What? What the heck? How did it take me this long to realize this? No. Reset? Reset the crop? What? Hang on. You can't see... Wait, what? No, this one. Yeah. This one's settings. Reset crop. There we go. Full screen. There. Part of the screen was cut off. What was I doing? Actually, also, hang on. Let me... Also, just make sure... No, I don't think we want that. Okay. Okay, there you go. Now you can see the points. I'm sorry. How long was I live for? Why was it like that? Why was part of it cut off? I can't remember what I was doing last. You remember catching it? They should release this on NSO. True, they really should. Now that they have the Game Boy Advance games, I'm waiting for them. Actually, you know, the funny thing is, when they do eventually, that I'll probably just stream it again to be like, hey guys, check it out, this game is live on Switch Online. But true, this is like, for sure, a really fun Pokemon game. I mean, it's a pinball game, so depends on how you quantify, you know, virtual pinball games. But I've said it before, I think I really like the physics in this one the best out of other pinball games I played. Alright, we're doing the pinball marathon. No, wait! Yeah, okay. Alright, fine. Pikachu's charged. What I need to do is I need to just buy another ball, is what I need to do. We're doing the pinball game marathon. We're playing Pokemon Pinball, Star Wars Pinball, Senran Kagura Peach Ball. What else? What are the other virtual ones? What are... I don't know, just other virtual pinball games. Also, we can evolve Metang now. Metang, there you are. Metagross, you're mine now. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ah, there. Now, where's that last experience? I mean, I know for sure I've caught a Kyogre in the save file. I just can't remember which game it was. You know, it might be this one again. You know, we've got... So, oh, the point is, what I was saying is you see the little icon, the little blue icon at the bottom with the 39 next to it. That's how many Pokemon I have in this playthrough. How many I've caught in this playthrough. But I believe it counts evolving. I think it counts evolving as 2, though. Let's see how much it ticks up. Yes! Metagross got... Let's go. Okay, no. See, evolution counts as 1. Which I guess makes sense because you know, you get a different Pokemon in your Pokedex. 40 Pokemon. This one, though, is, so, again, I guess a refresher. I'm just going to talk about it, like, in case anyone watching just has never experienced the peak of Pokemon Pinball. But, you know, you have 2 tables, Ruby, Sapphire. I think I mentioned that. But the little bonus stage that you get is different depending on the version. So it's Duskull and Dusclops in the Sapphire table. Meanwhile, the bonus stage in Ruby is Kecleon. Which, that one is a big factor in, like, why I really like Kecleon. That little bonus challenge game. Also, yeah, let me know, can you hear the heavy machinery going on outside? Or is my mic, like, doing a decent job of canceling it out? Actually, you know, I guess my mic cancels it out, and then the gameplay does, like, a good enough job, drowning it out also. They got something going on out there. Something mad loud. They're literally right outside my door. They got something gas-powered out there. Oh, man. I feel like it always takes less hits than I remember. Alright, bus blops. Okay, give me the ball saver, please. Oh, let's go. 90 seconds. You know, let me try and just grind more evolutions then. Because we've got a lot of Pokemon. So I really need to evolve them. Thank you. It's a bus blops. There we go. That's another. And also, you know, what I should also do is I should grind more coins to try and buy another life. Oh, we can get Pika. Let's go. Pichu. Pichu stock's about to go up. We're getting the Pichu and Sirfetch'd next year. Alright, evolution time. Who to evolve now, actually? So we did the goal of getting Beldum all the way up. We've already got... Okay, so we don't have... I remember that, but let's go for the big guys next. Ralts, have I ever gotten... No, we never got Ralts up to Curly, or up to Gardevoir, that's right. So let's do that. Another iconic Generation 3 Pokemon. Ah, yes, Gen 3. You know, great excuse to just play Pokemon Emerald again. Oh, easy peasy. Huh. But now we gotta evolve it again. Kirlia was caught. But it's really weird, too, how it counts evolution for 2 Pokemon. In the, like, 2 balls, right? You see on the, right there. To progress to a bonus stage. Because it's a Pokemon you already caught, you're just evolving it. Which, you know, I guess that should count for something, obviously. But still, kind of weird for it to be... Kind of weird for it to count as 2. I don't think it's harder than catching a Pokemon. We can just go Evo mode start immediately. No, wait! Dang it. They should remake Pokemon Pinball with all 1025 Pokemon? That is so true, but... Granted, that'd probably be an annoying free-to-play game. No! What they need to do is they need to just make a game that costs money, but be upfront about it. Right? Like, remember Pokemon Friends? That was, like... That was the game that... kind of should have just been, like... You know, $20 and you have the whole game, right? Or technically 30. But they released it and promoted it as a free-to-play game. When maybe it just would have been a better puzzle collection. Like, just like, hey, here's a puzzle collection, we made it. It's very nice. It'll have additional free updates, $30. Rather than just saying, okay, here's the game, it's free to play. But if you want to upgrade, then you can pay money, or you can buy stuff. And you can buy the Ultimate Deluxe version, which is like $34, and it's the whole thing and whatever. So like, I just, you know, say it with your full chest. This is a game we developed, we're very happy of it. Here it is, at $30, it's yours. Don't try to be like, oh, but it's free to play. Forget it. You can use, I mean, I think the free-to-play model is still good and fine. But, you know, maybe there are some games that just don't need it to be. I should do a video on Pokemon Friends, shouldn't I? If I do, I should pay for the whole thing. But, IDK. Also, we got Kecleon. I was just talking about how much I love Kecleon. Kind of fine with them basically releasing a free version and a paid static version, like something like Mario Run. Okay, was that how it was? Mario Run. I thought it was something like it was always like just straight $10 or something, or whatever the price was. I didn't know there was a free to. I don't remember there being a free to play version of Mario Run, but no, it's true. I think they just need to, again, you know, just got to say it with their full chest. Heart mobile games that are completed experiences without microtransactions. That's the best. That would be nice. I at least like with Pokemon Masters is that each new event is, you know, anyone can play it, but it's like, well, you know, if you want to spend money, then you can get the gems to gacha for the characters. By the way, I saw it. I saw the data mine from Pokemon Masters. Oh, I'm going insane. I'm so ready. I need more gems. I need more gems. Young man, give me your gems now. Young man, I need this cake right now. Buddy, pal. Everybody listening, I need your gems. Send me your energy. No. Send me your positive energy so I can pull Arizu when she finally comes to Pokemon Masters again. We're fishing. We're fishing for Kyogre. I remember too, definitely right with the beginning of mobile games, a lot of them were like, hey, here's $2, or no, $2 for the mobile game, and here's the whole thing. You know, kind of like when they were treating it like, well, like Steam games, right? Or digital games, where it's like, hey, here's the whole game, $5. It's yours, my friend. You will say, Mario, oh wait. Do hope they have a new one, but you agree that likeliness of it being free to start is likely. Each update with new boards, new Pokedexes, etc. Yeah. I mean, I could, like, I don't know. I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want, say, Pokemon Pinball. Actually, no, never mind. I take that back. The more I think about it, I do not want a pinball game with touchscreen controls, actually. I do not want a pinball game with touchscreen controls. Please, let me use buttons. Oh, we caught Kyogre. Let's go. You will say Mario 1 is overpriced at $10 for what was IMO. I thought I remembered it being like, was it? It was 10? I thought I remembered it being 5, but as a casual player, while you never had any trouble getting through regular content, a lot more challenging content feels pretty much impossible without specific meta characters. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I will say. I do kind of just avoid... With Pokemon Masters, like the battles and the challenges, I do avoid those. Because I'm like, oh, I don't need them. Ooh, extra life. But, you know, you're kind of right. I will say at the very least, if you want to experience the stories and do the stuff of, like, have your little character and take pictures of them for the portraits, it's pretty decent. But still, you know, it being in a gacha game is like, ha ha ha, oh ho ho. I've had a vision. What if we make a gacha game? It's still a gacha game, it still gets updates, but instead of, like, microtransactions, what if it were just, like, $10, right? Still has the character focus, has a little campaign in it, gets regular updates, regular free updates, still does gacha mechanics, however, you can grind, or not even grind, you can just play and get all the materials that you need for the gacha. Without needing that. And on top of that, offline. It's offline mode. Obviously, you know, for the events and the updates, right? You need to connect. Let's get a Bayonet. Why not? I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll make the gacha game. Nah, I can't make a game. I cannot make a game. I will say, I am a bit... I do really love how... Here, I'm gonna do this strat. I do really love how some free-to-play games are, like, fully just... The microtransactions are just fully cosmetic. Again, Pokemon Masters is different. It's not that, because the characters are not cosmetic. They have different mechanics, and they play differently, and some of them are just good, right? Or some of them are just, like, way better. But I will say, you know, a game I've been playing a lot of in my free time is Fast Penguin. And it's like Fall Guys plus Mario Kart, kind of. And again, you know, that one is a standard kind of free-to-play game where microtransactions is like Battle Pass for cosmetics and stuff, right? And you can buy cosmetics at the store. Otherwise, gameplay's still fun and solid. Heck, Fortnite is that way. I highly recommend everyone try out Fast Penguin. Check out Fast Penguin. Look up trailer for Fast Penguin. Let me just get the ball saver, actually. We stream in Fast Penguin. We're gonna convince all the other PokeTubers to squad up with me and play some Fast Penguin. And then we're gonna post clips, and then the official Fast Penguin YouTube or Twitter account will repost my posts. Man, I need to post stuff. I need to post stuff about it. I gotta convince everybody. You all gotta check out Fast Penguin. Oh, what can I say? You play through Masters. Your team was full of legendaries. 30 levels over leveled by the second chapter. Oh wow. Oh, I think I missed that. Your regular masters, but yeah, it at least gives... Yeah, it gives it out consistent content. You agree that would be cool. But so often games like that offer skins for like $40 for some dang reason. No! I tell you, if I were making it, I would do that. I would just... The gacha currency is all you earn it in-game. Again, yeah, this isn't the reality where I know how to make a game. I do not know. I'm never making a video game. I never will. I can promise everyone that. I will never scam you through a video game because I can't make a video game. Quick tilt the machine. You can, there is a mechanic to hit the machine in this game. It's integral. I gotta get better at it though. Watch. If you press R, then you actually hit the machine and it shakes a little. See? There it is. You can, I hope you can kind of see it. You can tell it more because then you affect the ball and you can cheese out some moments where like you would lose the ball, but you actually save it. You know, it would be really nice to own a pinball machine. But I will say, so what is it? The Arcade 1-Up? Was it them? They released some pinball machines a while ago, but they were like virtual pinball machines? Or digital? Not virtual, they were digital. So it's an actual thing, but it's kind of miniaturized. And you know, you can actually have it in your house. However, it's just a screen. It's just a screen that plays the game. It's like, what? I'm sorry? I'm sorry? What? And it was still like, you know, a lot of money. Again, you know, a quick, convenient version. Definitely not a full pinball. Because a full pinball machine will cost like thousands of dollars. Because of all the work that goes into it. And just how big it is. Imagine if they remade this game to tilt to smack the Joy-Cons. They should. If they do, you've got my vote. Give it to me. Although I wouldn't want a remake. I would want another Pokemon pinball game. Though, you know, definitely I don't think it would have all Pokemon, but I think it would do the thing of, say, New Pokemon Snap, right? Because New Pokemon Snap did not have all the new Pokemon. However, it had a pretty good mix of them all. So I think that that's kind of just going to be the thing for every spin-off game from now on. Is that they're not going to aim to get every single Pokemon in them, but they'll have a good mix of new and old. And it'll work out. Have an immense amount of respect for Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. Since it originally started as online-only free-to-play, yeah, but then it came end of service, it had a paid full version with all the content obtainable offline. I remember seeing that. I never tried that one out, but I remember seeing that they did that. What is it? Did it count as a separate listing or a separate game or something? But it was still technically... Again, I think that more games should do that. Because while I like the prospect of online games... There is that inevitable reality of like when it does eventually shut down. So I'm glad that they did that for Animal Crossing, which, if anything, I think that's a good sign for potentially other Nintendo games to have an offline version when they eventually end. Hopefully, fingers crossed. The question is, does a pinball sequel... No! At least I had the extra ball. That's my fault. That's my fault, totally. Alright, fine, but I guess I'll buy another ball now. Oh, so question. Does a pinball sequel 2D or 3D? Would probably be 3D. Just knowing how... Because that's where Pokemon is right now. Well, Cafe Remix is 2D. Right, that one makes sense. But I feel like it would be 3D. And I'd be fine with a 3D pinball game as long as they get the physics right. I mean, I've played 3D pinball games, video games, because that's how all the modern ones are. Okay. hit the Shroomish. And they could do some interesting things with the table, too. You can get, like, the actual perspective of it, also. Yeah. Well, we had the saber, at least. Man, I really gotta... We really gotta rebuild right now. Get caught, idiot. It needs to be 2D to have them all. Frankly, all games are 2D made of 3D assets now. You think you have... Yeah, to have all Pokemon, then why not? Again, I would not want all 1,000 Pokemon in a pinball game. It's intimidating. But, like, they could pull it off if they wanted to. Again, if it were a case of, like, hey, $50, here's a spin-off game. You know, honestly, give me the ball safer, right? But yeah, I think that I might rather that. In fact, technically, this one doesn't have every Pokemon, because this is going based off of the Generation 3 Pokedex, which does not have every Gen 1 and Gen 2. And again, only having 2 Pokemon pinball games as of now. Ones that came out on the Game Boy Color and the Game Boy Advanced. You're fine with 3D pinball games? 2. Yeah, funny you played the pinball in the Sonic Generations. Uh-huh. I gotta check that one out. I've gotta check that one out. Again, it's just a matter of the physics. Just because I've said, like, this has got some of my favorite physics of any pinball video game. Thought you could, Danny? Yeah, this is it. This game is only going by Gen 3 Pokedex. Or by Ruby Sapphire Pokedex, not Gen 3, but Ruby Sapphire Pokedex. Ooh, we need Pika. You would, though? You can finish certain Pokedexes? What we need more home... We need home compatibility for every spin-off game is what we need. Well, I mean, that'd be like a big thing. That'd be like a big project, and... You know, for a logistical nightmare. Pokemon already is like a nightmare in terms of transferring your Pokemon up. Just because they said, like, you know what? We're gonna dedicate ourselves to making sure that you can have your old Pokemon in the current game. Meanwhile, Digimon's like, nope. Nuh-uh. Start over. We're not doing that. And rightfully so. Speaking of which, we had a Digimon news presentation today that I need to watch when I get the chance. Dude, I'm feeling big Digimon. I'm feeling big Digimon mood. Actually hated the Pokemon Pinball Ruby Sapphire had only the Ho Index. Again, it's like, well, yeah, I guess that makes sense, because it's like, if you're someone who wants the whole Pokedex, then yeah, definitely. Me, I'm like, I'm normally fine with it, but I can see why people want a lot of... I mean, you know, Totodile would be cool. I would love Totodile here. Who can we evolve? I think I just caught a cool Pokemon. Oh wait, no, we didn't do Kirlia yet, that's right. Oh, 201 Pokemon from the Ho Index. Plus Aerodactyl and the Johto starters. Wait, am I incorrect in... Was Totodile... No, Totodile is in this. I've caught Totodile. You're right. I've seen the stupid idiot in this game. Totodile is here. Alright, I gotta lock in. Get the experience. Also, I did not see where the first piece of experience was. Did it like spawn right in front of the Pokemon mark then? Oh, it's in the middle of the Shroomish. That's really cool. Oh, got him. It's Gardevoir time. Oh, you played the original Pokemon Pinball? Never finished it, though. I've not played too much of the original one. This one I played a lot more of. let's go. We've got the Pokemon, the green Pokemon. You know, I was gonna say, like, I'll play to the end of this, until the end of this game. But, you know, not to jinx anything, but I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing pretty decently, I think. Yeah, Johto Stardust plus Aerodactyl. That's right, because Aerodactyl brings the eggs. In the other map. Mewtwo, Tentacool, Aerodactyl. Okay, then who would I want? What other Pokemon would I want in this game that isn't there? Totodile's my go-to answer of, like, whenever the Pokedex comes into question. Is this a good Pokedex? Yes or no? Well, the question is, does it have Totodile? Then it's good. Ranking Pokemon games by whether Totodile is in it or not. Put Agumon in this game, please. Game Freak, put Agumon in the next game. Computer, add Agumon to the next game. Hey Siri, add Agumon to the next Pokemon game. At Grok, add Agumon to the next Pokemon game. Hey Alexa, add Agumon to the next Pokemon game. Chat GPT, put Agumon in the next Pokemon game. Hey Google, put Agumon in the next Pokemon game. Claude? What is it? Claude. Hey Claude, put Agumon in the next Pokemon game. Jarvis, add Agumon in the next Pokemon game. Friday, put Agumon in the next Pokemon game. Who else? Who else do we need to ask? Alright. I've got your number. I activated. I'm sorry. By the way, my phone was just going off because I said hey Siri, so I was not I saw it making a bunch of notes or something, or replies. I think the Hoenn itself is fine. Ish. 200 plus regional dexes are better than the 150 at least. That's true. I'm sorry. I apologize. That is the only one. I don't have... I thought about getting Google... like a Google Home or something. I'll Googleify my home at some point. Or I'll make my whole place into a smart home. Someday. I forgot about Gemini. Gemini! Put Agumon in the next Pokemon game. That's right. That's the Google one. I said Google. I forgot. Oh wait, yeah, Gemini? Copilot. That's the Microsoft. Copilot. Put Agumon in the next in the next Pokemon game. Okay. Boss just saw the Copilot bill. Uninstall Copilot. Windows, uninstall Copilot right now. Glad that newer games have settled on 400 entries per dex. I think that's a healthy amount of Pokemon per dex. Like Sword, Shield, Scarlet, Violet, and then you go up with the DLC, right? Yeah, I think that ends up working out. Though, you know, when it started with Gen 8, it was like half of them? Half of them, and then a decent expansion by the DLC. More of a 600 species dex yourself. Problem is there are fewer routes in cities now in bigger games, IMO. City, yeah, I feel like, you know, the cities got bigger in Scarlet Violet, but a little less to do. Also, I think we're going to get up to 2 billion. Yeah, that's the thing, because then by the end of the next generation, we are going to be at well over 1,011 Pokemon, or sorry, 1,100 Pokemon. So, by that point, 600 would be closer to half. So, we'll see. We'll see what Brout... Every time I think of Winston Waves, I just imagine Brout in my head. I picture Brout, the little bird. Hey. Did I? Oh, I couldn't. Not fast enough. Oh yeah, Pokemon posted something today and they said they had wind in the text of the post. I'm just like, wind? I actually outsped the frost. Yeah, with the DLC, yeah, it's more spectacle region though. Yeah, I will say, because at that point, again, Gen 8, that's true, because, so then it had most everyone. It had a lot less outliers as compared to, like, Gen 9. Which, you know, I think also, it kind of, in a way, it kind of maybe makes them like Legends games a bit more, because I think Legends games make more sense to not have a full Pokedex. The main series games, it feels like, you know, I really wish we could have so-and-so. I really wanted to bring my so-and-so into this region. Meanwhile, Legends games, it's more understandable. Like, especially, well, actually, maybe not ZA in lore, but Arceus, Legends Arceus was like, oh, no complete Pokedex, no problem. That literally makes sense. Legends EA, I guess, being modern day. Okay, we could get Golbat. Swalot. Medicham. Donphan. Up to Golem. Voltorb. Let me do... Let's Gulpin. Paldea felt empty as a region because it didn't have enough of the landscape you felt. I feel like it just needed... It had like a good amount of landscape. I feel like maybe it just kind of needed more in between it. Or not more in between it, but... It's just like, well, there's some areas of it that just feel like, why would I ever come here? There's nothing here. Paradox Pokemon cool at least. Would like to see more. Yeah, I think that also, you know, there's a big potential for everything they could have done with that. Like, yeah, with Paradox Pokemon, it was literally like, you can literally do any, you can literally adapt any Pokemon. But the fun thing is they were still all new Pokemon. I'm curious of what the thing is going to be next generation, or if we will get one. Because what we got, Gen 7, we got, regional forms and Ultra Beast in Gen 7. Although regional forms, I guess, are now more of a standard thing. But Ultra Beast, we had Ultra Beast in Gen 7. Gen 8, I mean, it added new Gigantamax forms and new regional variants. Gen 9 adding Paradox Pokemon, and then a few regional forms, and what I really want to see more of, I really want to see more of the Convergent Pokemon. Because we literally only had 2 evolution lines. And I think those have, like, big potential. I am totally fine with recycling a Pokemon idea. Maybe, and not just, like, recycling a design to be like, hey, here's the regional variant. It's a Vulpix, but snowy now. I think it's a really fun idea to say, hey, let's take the basic concept of Diglett and Dugtrio, but what if they were eels instead? And then kind of evolve to its own thing. And have a cheeky little nod with the face being the same and the name being similar. And then same with Toedscool and Toedscruel. Specifically, though, I really like Wiglet. If anything, Wiglet... Shoot, I need to do a ranking of, like, my favorite Gen 9 Pokemon. Wiglet might be up there. Wiglet just might be up there. Also, I wonder what this Pokemon could be. Okay, lock in, please. I mean, preferably... oh, wait. Okay, let me hit this Shroomish before I read another chat message. So I'm gonna hurt myself only by not doing this. No, 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 no! That's it. That's the end. I couldn't reach 50 Pokemon. That was a lot. I think this got to be a high score. Yep. You mean... Oh, well, you enjoyed Legends ZA in the Mega Dimension. Hope your future Legends games will all be single-player experience like they did with the ZA, or Legends Arceus. And I do want to see them all in the past, also. Preferably that with every game, but Game Freak is never gonna up the dual release model. Or give it up the dual release model. Yeah, aside from, like, the Legends. Fa! Yeah, that's what I meant. Something to add more settlements, like the small towns or secret dungeons. Yes, okay. True, true. Alright. I did say I wanted to do Pokopia also. Well, no, I don't want to start transmission. Let me play on Ruby for a bit, and then maybe I'll do Pokopia for, like, the last hour of stream, maybe? If everyone still wants to do that. If you all think that's still a cool idea. To kind of mix up, to do a little bit of that. As like I was saying, I kind of didn't want to do Pokopia for the full Friday slot because it is just like one little update, and I'm not ready to show off my Pallet Town. Well, you know what? I'll show you off. I'll show you a little bit of it. And then at some point I'll do like a big stream where I'm only focusing on like, let's just build the town. Here are my plans. Let's just finish building everything. Go. Well, that's the thing, is that with Gen 8, the difference between Gen 8 and Gen 9 routes is so different. Because Gen 8, I think the routes looked really nice in Gen 8. Some of the design could have been better, and execution, layout. But in terms of how they looked, I think every city and every route in Sword and Shield looked really good. Just about. You know, maybe save a few, but compared to Scarlet Violet, I think there are very few towns or routes in Scarlet Violet that are like, whoa, wow. I mean, okay, think about it. Think about the first time you got to Balamleia in Sword and Shield. Amazing. Compared to, well, okay, I think maybe, let me think. What towns in Scarlet Violet do I really like? Really, probably just Montenevera. And that's it. That one I do really, it looks really nice. And I think definitely the first time I got to, oh, why am I forgetting the name? The first town with the first gym leader. First time I got there, I was like, whoa, and let me run around and explore. And I was like, oh, I can't go inside the houses. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Get me out of here. Honestly, you think we're going to return to Ultra Beast? As you imagine, Alola isn't far from Wind's Waves region, and maybe a few gimmicks if the Omni Ring comes into Wind's Waves. Ooh, that's kind of funny. That's an interesting idea. I guess I could see that. I feel like, though, maybe the story is going to be very different for Wind's Waves in terms of, like, you know, not so cosmic. However, honestly, when I think about it, what if they just added one new Ultra Beast every generation? Like, would that be such a terrible idea? I don't think. Maybe? Maybe that wouldn't be. Especially, too, if you're going to have some means of incorporating the Ultra Beast in some way. Well, maybe not every generation, but let's say Gen 8, right? Because the Ultra Beasts were in Generation 8. You know. Was one new Ultra Beast gonna hurt? Mezagoza? Cabo Poco? Okay. Oh, the first town. The one with Katie. Where Katie's the gym leader. I can't remember that one. But I like Mezagoza. I think that one looks nice. But I do think there are just a little too much. I think the center plaza is a little too. Got too much space in it. Yeah, I don't think the Omni Ring is coming to Winds Waves based on the empty space on the design of the Omni Ring. It's more they're going to continue to see new special battle mechanics like we've been seeing so far. I think the extra space on the Omni Ring is probably for whatever they introduced in Winds and Waves. But they're going to do their own thing. Alright, Cyndaquil, hatch that egg. It's a Spheal. No. It's the ball. Look, it's DZ's channel mascot. My goat, Doug Zeef. There we go. There we go. Let's call up DZ. Let's call up Doug Zeef. See if he wants to chat Pokemon for a bit. That's what we gotta do. We gotta just call all the Poketubers, call all the Yugi tubers and be like, hey, wanna just chat Pokemon? Wanna do something Pokemon? I know you love Pokemon also. And not even the card game, not even the thing of like, you should try the Pokemon card game. Did you know that you can get the winning world champion deck in Pokemon for only $30? That no. I mean, I watch a lot of Yugi tubers. As a Yugi tuber myself, I'll do it. I'll broker some peace between Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh. Thank you. Alright, we gotta evolve. Ball. We need the ball. My ball knowledge be so elite. They got me at the Indigo Plateau. Wait, hang on. That's kind of... Hang on, write that one down. Write that down. Wait a second. I think I need to just record that in something. You know, I've got my headphones to preview the audio of my live stream, but I'm going to be so honest. I'm getting kind of warm with them on. So I am going to take off my headphones. Ooh, boy. Let my ears breathe. Also great. Now I can hear the machinery outside going even louder. But I mean, I guess you can't hear it on stream. Let me know if you can. We got a 1. 1 in the chats if you can hear it. 2 if you can. You don't think they got... Oh, wait. And you mean the ring appears to have space for 5 elements on, or 5 emblems on it, but it also correctly predicted the icons rotate and are temporarily obscured, so you think you could put a theoretically infinite number of gimmicks. Ah. Okay. Also, wait. Is that an extra life up there? By the Nuzleaf? What the heck? Oh my gosh, it is. 2? Okay. Can't hear it. Okay. I mean, that's good then. As like I said, I have my headphones off and that's all I hear. Let's see. Oh, we can evolve Spheal. Yeah, let's do that. Let us evolve Spheal. No longer a spear. Which actually, there's a really cool Spheal minigame in this, in Pokemon Pinball. Hang on, Chinchou, we don't have the time. Excuse me. Oh no. The lone Chinchou. Chinchou, mad underrated Pokemon. I think we could see it in Winds and Waves. And I think it'd be neat if if Lantern got an evolution or something. 39? Number 39, Utopia. But you know, like I said, I've been big Digimon mood. I'm catching up on Beat Break. Like I said, there's like some Digimon news thing that I gotta watch. I gotta catch up on. And all these Mexico victories got me thinking of Butterfly, but the Spanish version of it. So that's been in my head. That's been in my head the whole week. The whole week. This feels Digivolve. Hawaii chimeras from Greece get imported into Hawaii to feed. Wait. The feet of the evil and space aliens based on invasive species. What? Is this Ultra Beast? Is that what we're referencing? Si tú lo deseas, puedes volar. Solo tienes que confiar. Quite like Chinchou? Unique electric and water type? Yeah. Actually, yeah, that is the only electric and water type, huh? Just that evolution line. And, you know, alongside Lumineon, I think it's one of those really cool, like, bioluminescent Pokemon. Which would be neat if we had more of. So I'm missing this completely. Oh, you're over there, I see. You know what? Let me get that Devon scope and, we got you. It's Silvally versus the Ultra Beast. Oh, yeah, Silvally's the Chimera. That's it, true. Had to check, surprised that neither Chinchou and Lantern were in the Winds and Waves trailer. Yeah, because I roughly remember the Pokemon that were shown underwater. Ikakumon. And I don't remember seeing Chinchou. Lumineon we saw, because that was the big deal. It's like, look, there's Lumineon. Yeah. No! Dang it, I missed it. And bop. Si tú lo deseas, puedes volar. Solo tienes que confiar mucho en ti y seguir. Puedes contar conmigo. Oh, I got that wrong. Oh wait, oh shoot, we're running out of time. Wait, how many more hits do I need? Wait, no, I was trying to pass it to the other bump flipper. Oh, no. Oh, that wasn't it. That wasn't the last. No, I was trying to be smooth. I was not smooth enough. Dun dun dun. Start slot. Los sueños que tengo se van a cumplir. Dun, dun. Oh boy, that was close. I felt like I was gonna just lose it completely. Kecleon's broken in pinball. He's invisible. He's too fast for me, too invisible for me. Also, yeah, getting that 1-up was like crazy good. Digimon dub. English originally had the Japanese version. Yes, I do. Nowadays, you get to keep the Japanese version for like the openings. Which, that's the thing. So that was in English, where English was like, hey, let's make up a new theme song for this anime. And then meanwhile, basically every other country, well, maybe not every other country. I know the Latin American dub at least was always like, okay, let's cover the song but in Spanish. And that's the theme song. Because in English, it's like, all right, completely, it's all our own music, so we can sell it. And then also make the theme song shorter so there's more time for commercials. Alright, we can get Walrein now. Wait, you know, I should have checked if I already had Walrein in the Pokedex. I don't know. Oh my gosh, why am I not logging in? There. Consider yourself locked in. Consider the vibe passed. Vibe check passed. There. Consider the vibe check passed. I spoke too soon. Never mind. Okay, well, we got another bonus. There we are. Walrein achieved. The big lad energy. In all at the size of his lad. Absolute unit. Ball saver would be nice. Okay. Sure, I'll just catch another oh, Machop? I don't know. I feel like we need some really cool Pokemon. I got the Spiel. But... And then the Doduo? You know, I guess Doduo is kind of neat. He's kind of neat. You know what? Would we be opposed to a Dodrio evolution? Dodrio evolution? Dodrio Mega evolution? I don't know. Will we do Doduo and Dodrio regional form? What should we do with them? What do we think? Do they need anything? Do they need a stat buff? That's the thing. If you do an evolution, would you do the monstrosity and give it 4 heads? I feel like you'd have to, right? A Mega Evolution can stick with 3 heads, but like a regular evolution, I feel like that would have to be. Yeah, I don't know if an evolution would feel right. Yeah, because it's like, well, it's already there. It's already the ostrich with 3 heads. I feel like well, let me see. What do its stats look like? We gotta bring them back into relevancy. I'm yapping and I'm gonna miss this Machop, actually. What can we do? What can we do for... What can we do for Doduo and Dodrio? Regional variant of a convergent species. Oh, yeah, I was just talking about convergent species. That's true. Regional, what could you do with regional? You could, what type? What type would you make it? Convergent would be really interesting. But also, we already have, I guess, Wugtrio with multiple heads. Or, well, multiple beings in one. Five-headed ostrich. You know, I was gonna say, Hydrapple does have 5? There are 5 in Hydrapple? Ooh, make it a dragon flying? Oh, wait, hang on. Well, wait, but then we kind of already have... Well, if we did a convergent Pokemon, or regional, but then we have Hydreigon, which is already multiple-headed, and like I said, Hydrapple, but I don't think that'd be terrible to make Dodrio regional or convergent dragon, maybe? Because I do want more Hydra Pokemon. Let's get more Pokemon with multiple heads. Dragon specifically. Let's get a 2-headed dragon in there. Also, we're doing the redemption against Kecleon now. Let me think. could you do? I don't know why I keep thinking ice type. Some kind of snowy bird. What if you give it bigger wings in a regional variant? That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Want more normal Evos, frankly. Yeah, but then the geeky cross-generation evolutions in Scarlet Violet for some reason like weird here. My goodness, never realized Hydrapple was Hydra Apple. Thought it was Hydro Apple for some reason. Hydro Apple. Guess I could see that. But yeah. It's fun. No! No, there's no way. It's kind of funny though that the two Hydra Pokemon, at least their English names, have Hydra in the name. It's Hydreigon, and then Hydrapple. But yeah, no, Hydrapple does have the 5 heads. But it does the thing where it's like it only has one head out by default, and then the others are just hiding. And like, ooh hoo hoo. And we are here too. Wurmple. Oh wait, oh shoot. Oh. Okay. That wasn't so bad. I just lost time against the Wurmple though. Which I saw in the last one when I caught a Cascoon. I already had a Cascoon and a Dustox in the Pokedex. Yo! Yeah, there's Totodile. That's right. That's where it was. He's there to bring the egg. No! No. There's no way. And we gotta reset the bumpers. Can't just have one Chinchou chilling this whole time. Still a little frustrated about Weirder and Scarlet Violet. Yeah, which is kind of crazy because it's like, okay, here's an evolution for Stantler in Legends Arceus. Oh, that's really cool. All right, hey, look, here's Stantler in Scarlet Violet. Oh, sweet, we can evolve it? Nope. No. I don't know. I feel like Kitakami was like the perfect way to bring about all these regional Pokemon. I mean, again, you know, they just straight up said like, hey, here's Blood Moon Ursaluna. That's a new Ursaluna form. And then also it's like, hey, look, here's a White Striped Basculin just hanging out in the water. So Kitakami would have been a perfect excuse. And, you know, maybe not even that. Transfer exclusive. Psyshield Bastion is an egg move on Stantler and Scarlet Violet. However, the only Pokemon that can learn it naturally is Weirder. You can only teach it the move needs to evolve it already has. Alright, no! I'm gonna... Dang it, no! I didn't charge Pikachu. That is one weird deer. Alright, that was a funny catch. Okay. Surely now... Okay. I shouldn't have spoke. We're not gonna charge the Pikachu. Alright, now it's charged. And we're losing the Saber, but I can evolve. What I want to do is I want to get out of here. I want to travel. I don't like this cave. We have the catch. No. Let me travel first. Let me get out of here. I don't want to be in a cave with a box of scraps. Chico. Come on, Chico. Help me. Help me get out of here. Or we could just get instant travel with this, right? I'm not even looking. Oh, I'm traveling all right. It was quite a tease. Like in other games where, let's see, in XD, where at least sort of introduced Munchlax and Ponsly and then introduced TP. Pissed me off is that despite them changing his own Qwilfish to evolve with its move, Stantler won't evolve when it knows Side Shield, Bash, and Scarlet Vine. That's... I don't know what they were cooking. I don't know what they were cooking. Oh yeah, also, that's right. I forgot Qwilfish was in the Blueberry Academy. That's where you put Qwilfish. Every time I see Groudon from this angle, I just think of the Groudon guy in that one commercial. No! Okay. Get out of here. Don't do that. Come on, don't do that. No! Let's be Groudon, yeah! Have a taste of this. He doesn't, bro doesn't stand a chance. They already messed with the evolution canon with Eevee. Yeah, they can change evolution methods, that's the thing. And I feel like, you know, sometimes they should, like, cross generations. No. That's the thing, every new generation is an opportunity to change things, mix things up. That's right, what are all the Pokemon that have had their evolution methods changed? Glaceon and Leafeon. You got Milotic. You got... who else? I know there are a handful. Oh. Oh. No. Actually, didn't Sylveon? Because didn't Sylveon used to be Pokemon Me related? Am I wrong? And then did they... or no? Am I wrong in remembering that Sylveon was Pokemon Me related, but then they made it so that it's just friendship as long as it also knows a fairy move? Am I wrong? I may be wrong. Also, we got Groudon. Let's go. I believe Qwilfish was originally like that when prior to it being released in DLC, it couldn't evolve, even with the Barbarage, but they fixed that when a new disc came out. Haven't remembered much Pokemon that change their methods, frankly. Oh, Milotic is an addition, not an omission. Was it? Really? No, because they got rid of Beauty? Because it used to be with the Beauty, but then it was a change? Or no, or can it do both ways still? Am I wrong in remembering that? Or no, what? Yeah, because, right? Didn't Gen 6, they... I'm not sure. I gotta look that up. But interesting. But if anything, though, that's still like... oh, Mawile. If anything, though, that's still like neat. That they still change something, as in like, alright, we're adding something this time. Also, my worst fears, where it's like, oh, we're only gonna have one Chinchou. Please hit the switch. Thank you. Okay, now, please... no, don't hit it again! Dang it, the rotating Chinchou are the best, though. Wait, stop. Follow. I like in the Ruby, or sorry, I like in the Sapphire table, there's the ramp that takes you right to the bumpers. So there's like an extra option. Meanwhile, here it feels kind of thin sometimes. Kind of a thin path. Get in! Hit them! From what you know, you can evolve Feebas to Milotic. If they needed a beauty stat, it migrated from Gen 5 to 6. Or XY, it had no beauty mechanic. Also, that's my fault. I was like, oh, I can look away for a second. I don't know, this run ain't feeling so hot. I lost the Mawile. No, I wanted to get out of this cave is what I wanted to do. That's right. I can evolve Feebas with beauty, too. Also, Whiscash showed up. Hey, we get to do the Seal Challenge. Or Spheal, sorry. I forget that Seal and Spheal are two different Pokemon. Well, I mean, I know they're two different Pokemon, but, like, you gotta get the names right. Alright, come on. No, I missed him. No! I didn't mean to knock you back down. Wait, get out of the way. Alright, can we lock in for a second? Go, 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 go. Go up the slide, get up the slide. Oh, quit swimming. Up the slide, now. Ugh, dang it. It was a little too early. Hello? Get moving! No, oh, there we go. I mean, I could send the Pokeball up there, but the Spheal are worth more, but if they're not going, then fine. There. Oh my gosh, 2. Double! Get the double! Get the... No. That's not gonna make it. It's not gonna count. Absolutely terrible performance. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, love all the sprites in this game. Can't remember, was there? Maybe there was one that looked a little awkward. But for the oh, phew. Never mind. For the most part, I think they all look really good. And it is a really genuinely a fun way of how they utilize all these Gen 3 Pokemon in here. In different ways. It's such a weird premise, too, because, like, yeah, you know, they're in a pinball machine. It's making it look funny, but they're all moving like they're alive. All the Pokemon here. And especially the ones that you can catch, also. No logic, but that's okay. Maybe turn on the conditions parameter and Scarlet Violet back in anticipation for a possible cross-game connection with BDSP. Should have conditions used. Interesting. Also, Oddish is the baby today. Oh, so if you have Feebas with needed beauty from BDSP, you can use Home and then put in Scarlet Violet to evolve it by level up. That's kind of interesting. I guess that makes sense, huh? Yeah, because BDSP was the middle, or in between Sword Shield and Scarlet Violet, but still all on the Switch. Wow! Wow, that's cool. Wow. Da 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 da. So we're gonna evolve. I just gotta get up in there. Okay. Game over. Third, yeah, I really got to build out the... Oh, that was a mistake. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Alright. Well, we're going to do it. We're going to switch over to Pokopia and chill out for the last hour or so of the stream. But give me a second, because I got to go get my Switch and then bring it in and then make sure it's a little connected here. So, let's go and take a cool little break to grab some water and just chill out for a hot second. I will be right back. All right, all right. Did y'all grab a drink? Did y'all get a nice moment to chill out for a bit? Let me make sure that we're cooling good. Okay, we should be fine now. Let's move on to some Pokopia. And as you can see, I've got to adjust my capture card now because we're onto the Switch. For some reason, okay, auto crop. Yeah, okay. Then make that bigger. Okay, that explains it. When you're on the Switch, it does that. And when you're on the Wii U, it's different. Okay. Who knows? Oh yeah, you forgot BSP is actually Gen 8, not Gen 9. Anyway. Ignore those pictures, by the way. That was a close game. Yeah. I gotta tell you, that Sapphire table that I jumped in on was kind of a generational run, not gonna lie. And then that Ruby one just felt like, this isn't it. This isn't my game. Anyway, so we're in Pokopia. The Jirachi event's going on, but let me give you guys a tour really quick of my Pallet Town. Because I don't think you've been... I streamed this game when it first came out, obviously. So this is what I'm doing with my Pallet Town. We're gonna, again, this is a chill stream. Chilling out. We played some Pokemon Pinball, one of my favorite spin-off games. Now we're just gonna chill it with Pokopia a bit and see if we can do some more of the Jirachi event. So this is my Pallet Town. I have not shown this off on stream or in anything really, because this is all stuff I've been working on off stream. Who's ready? Who's still playing Popopia? Who's still playing Popopia? No, who's still playing Pokopia? I'm still logging on. I say logging on, but I'm still opening it up for every day. And just jamming a little bit of it. Because I'm going to be honest, I really like this game. It's so cool. I really like this game. It's so fun. And, so I'm really looking forward to the DLC. I think that'll be neat. But yeah, okay, so Pallet Town. So we got the little power plant right here toward the very front. And, you know, little path too that goes to the beach, but we're working on, get the little power plant. Oh, wow. When you do think about it, Jane Yuka has accomplished several things the other protagonists haven't done. That's true. Anyway, so this here, let me finish my tour. Still playing Pokopia. World's pretty underdeveloped. The rest of my environments are like just kind of not much else, right? I've been staying here in Pallet Town. So right here we got the Amazon warehouse. Not actually Amazon, but we got the warehouse. My little crafting bench, and it's all my storage, right? Got the Pokemon Center here, and also all these Pokemon can have bubbles. We're gonna do their quest right now. I just got Florigato here. I need to move Florigato to a house. But Pokemon Center, all done up for the Jirachi event. And then you can go forward. There's a little farm there. And there's the suburbs to the rest of it. Let's go ahead and look at the farm real quick. And we'll help out these Pokemon in a second. And that'll be the gameplay for the stream. This was one of the first things I set up. Just a little stand, little food stand to cook all the food. Maybe I'll move that. But then the farm, and I think I need to redo the farm also. Farm, and we got, obviously, the farm here. And this is water underneath the bridges here, so that it keeps them watered or covered up. This is the farmhouse. It's where Cacturn and some of these Pokemon are like Pokemon that just showed up while I was developing this place, and then some of them are kind of handpicked. So to make it a house, it had to have a door on. It couldn't be big, but so I just have that. Some little sleeping quarters. Again, this is like super minimal. I want to redo the farmhouse. It's also got an orchard here. Yeah, most of the farm was like super minimal stuff because I was like, I need to get this done or I need to set things up. Charizard's got a workshop. Just has a habitat next to that so he can keep working, but I'll probably give him an actual house. This house is the builders. That's Geodude and Machop. Quaint little house. And for the most part, most of the farmhouses are like kind of all the same. Fireplace, TV. There's a chair, or there's the couch. And then these, oh, I need to build out their kitchens, but they got little resting spaces for each of them. Yeah, the farm area, I'm gonna redo. I'm gonna redo all of this at some point. But also we got wind energy. You have the same issue in this game as every other game. It's like where you have a bunch of ideas for your world, but you can't bring yourself to make them. Executive dysfunction. I know. I'm like, I got ideas that are just in the works. So anyway, I built suburbs. So all these houses are exactly the same. We got 4 here, and then 3 over here, across the farm, across from the farm. I still need to move in more Pokemon to these. And then I'm gonna build one of these, but they're all exactly the same inside. So I will show you one of them. But otherwise, they're all built exactly the same. So we got the little flower things outside. They each got a mailbox. Little cobblestone path to a door. I like this door. How it's nice and big. Got some lights up there. And so like I said, each of these houses is exactly the same. Now I want to close the door. So each of them have 2 little couches, a stand and a TV, and a little table there. Got some curtains on the big windows, huge windows that you can see outside. I like the resort lighting there. They got a little table with chairs there. There's the kitchen, fridge, sink, stove, cutting board, all that. Air conditioner. They've got a backyard. I'll work on the backyards too, but each backyard has a little pool that's built like this. And I'll put some more stuff there. But that's only the first floor, because each of these are 2 stories. Nice big staircase. So, washing machine, and then here's a bathroom, basically full bathroom. Tub, shower, sink, toilet, little mirror. And then a bedroom. And the bedrooms will have like different numbers of beds, but bedroom, nightstand, they're all just about the same. Why do I have that on the TV? I can change it. I can actually, I'll change it to the, I can change it to the, wait, no. I'll change it to the Yowie. There we go. So, those are all the suburbs. They're all exactly the same. There's something there, but that's a little, kind of a little inlet, and that's behind the stuff. We'll keep building that. Yeah, it's Pokopia time, true. There's a little park here. Oh, also the houses. So I nicknamed the houses too. This one is Baby House, because all the babies live there. And so their house is right next to the park. And I'll work on this one. I got a little slide. Water fixture. More water wheels for the hydropower. And then this is the little shopping lane right toward that leads up to the beach. We got the Curio shop in here. It's just miscellaneous everything. Eevee shows up here and sets up stuff. We got the bookstore over here. Mawile normally shows up here. But, yeah, bookstore. You know, quaint little thing. It's got some little bookshelves, some magazine racks. This one's got a second story, too, with the offices, and this is where Porygon lives. This one counts as Porygon House. So Porygon works here, in the office. Oh, yeah, see, there's Porygon. We got the arcade. This is newly built. I basically just finished it. No one's inside yet, but here you've got the little tables, and I'll put like the pizza and the drinks on these tables. Little counter. Oh, here, let me get a random drink. Moo Milk coffee. But then the actual arcade is underground. And I still need to put more machines on this wall. But there's all the ones in the middle, and then there's ones here. And it's also kind of a little computer cafe too. And then another vending machine. So, and then I'll put up posters too. But that's the plan for this. Across the street is the grocery store. Gardevoir normally shows up here. And I'll keep working to get more stuff in the middle here, but I like the little berry baskets, the banners, and I like that there's the, I like that this is a poster in the game, because that's just one of my favorite images in any Pokemon game. I love that those from Scarlet Violet were brought here. So we got the Crocolore cereal. This is the Pizza Hut. That's right, we've got a Pizza Hut. So this one's huge. This is where Flareon and, not Darkspun. Yeah, no, it is Darkspun. That's where they are. So the Pizza Hut. I'm very happy with this. I'm very happy with the Pizza Hut. It still needs a little work, but we've got boots. The nice red boots. Didn't realize it was possible to control what shops sell. No, I can't. It just happened to be like very happy. Very happy accident that things kind of lined up, I guess. Yeah, but we got all the boots here with the pizza and the drinks on it. Some tables in the middle. There's Flareon. I really like how the boots... See, we need, like... There isn't a table that takes up like a 2x2 square that isn't glass. So... I'll figure that out. Now, I kind of wish there was a way to control what the shop sold, though. I'm just doing it thematically, and it just so happens that Gardevoir put a berry there. Some arcade machines in the pizza place. We got... Oh, someone ate the salads. I forgot they could just eat the salads. This is the salad bar. Why is Flareon standing on the pizza? I don't know. Flareon does whatever they want. See, because this is... So Flareon's habitat is the pizza, right? You need the pizza on a table next to a chair, and Flareon shows up. So when I was decorating this place, then I come back and Flareon is just there. I'm like, oh yeah. So kitchen. Minimal. Needs maybe a little work. And the oven's in there. There's the counter. Looks nice. There's also a door in the back. And there's the little alleyway. Trash cans outside the back for them. Otherwise, I'm very happy with how the Pizza Hut turned out. This one is the burger place that I'm working on. It's not done yet. But it's the burger place. And so there's the counter, space for a kitchen, some boots, and then we have some tables outside. Cool. And then the beach. Beach needs work. But then there's the pier, and I'm gonna build a bunch of stuff on the pier. And, you know, this was all done before they announced that we're going to be able to go underwater in the next update. So I'm very curious to see how the game works when that's... Actually, this is the edge of the map, I guess. You see it starts to get foggy. And then all wind power. All wind and water power. But otherwise, that's my main part of the island. There's one more part that I'll probably honestly might do one stream where I just finish this other thing. So I'm like, oh, let's connect everything through a rail system. So this is the next thing that I'm very happy with. I'll be very happy with when it's done. Again, I might have to do a whole stream where I just build this. But this is Jurassic Park. There are no buildings, but we got little exhibits for all the fossil Pokemon. So I was wondering what to do with this, because I was like, I want to do Jurassic Park, but I don't want to put all the Pokemon in cages necessarily. Because otherwise it'd be like super easy to like give them all exhibits and trap them inside and keep them far away and then have like the rest of the amenities on the main street. But because Pokemon are sentient, I was like, well, let me not do that. So instead they all just have like little habitats and they're all free range. So this one's, yeah, that's Cranidos and Rampardos. Here's Shieldon and Bastiodon. Yeah, Tyrunt and Tyrantrum. Amoris and Aurora. And then Aerodactyl. So I was like, yeah, let me do that. And then when I build the shops here, then they can just, like, go to the shops and stuff whenever they want. Which will be these 4 spaces. And then I'm going to put a museum at the very end. And I've blocked out where everything's going to be. And I'm going to... I kind of want to build, like, use the rails to build a little roller coaster going into this cave. And then coming out to make it like a theme park. That's my plan. This is extremely underdeveloped, which is my next thing I'll be working on, but that's the idea. That's the vision. So I guess now let's go ahead and do the Jirachi event. And I have not built on that island just yet. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Alright, so the Jirachi event is that you have these wish notes. If anyone hasn't seen it, the Jirachi event, Jirachi gives you a recipe for these wish notes, and you craft them. And whenever another Pokemon has a request, you give them the wish note, then you complete the request, and then they give you back a shining wish note, and that is what you use to buy all the stuff that Jirachi is selling. To then build out, you know, Jirachi's environment. So, it's like, okay, that's interesting. I kind of like it a little better than the other ones being just like, oh, go to the island and collect this thing. It actually makes sense with Jirachi. So Jirachi's actually got, like, really fancy kind of stuff. I've got, like, 19 wish notes. And the bed, it's, or just that, a 1 wish note? Can we actually just get them all? If the cabinet's only 1... Here, I gotta clear out my inventory is what I gotta do. Excuse me, Vespiquen. And let's put those there. Yeah, Jirachi's event is the first one you've been able to participate in. Oh, nice. Yeah, I like how it works. This one, I guess, was also... I know some of the other events, some people were able to do early if they changed their calendar, I believe. I believe that was the case. But this, I don't think that's true for Jirachi. I think it literally is fully locked to the time it's supposed to be. Yeah, I want to keep those with me. Let me put the... Okay, I don't need that one. I guess I don't need that one. Coarse rock, I don't need that. Oh, you can't hold anymore? Alright, I'll hold on to it. Yeah, I gotta get... I just have that bad habit of, like, let me keep everything with me. I'll definitely use it. Okay. Yeah, I gotta reorganize all my storage stuff. That's how it goes. Don't think I'll need that much. Okay. Oh, is it? It's a shame though, since it's not gonna become unavailable in the future. Oh, I gotta double check it, but it is like... I think it's unfortunate if that is the case. I didn't think of that. I need to double check though. I'm not completely sure. I do know that at least it did not get... No, it wasn't known about beforehand. Because I think the Jumpluff, or not Jumpluff, but the Hoppip and the Sableye were known about like day one. Alright, 1-star closet, thank you. The bed, yeah, they're only 1 wishing note each. Okay, that's nice. I thought you would need a lot. I mean, if you want to stack up on these and have a bunch of them. Okay, so really you only need to do, to get at least 1 of everything, you don't need to do a lot of requests then. I definitely want to grind them. And I believe it's probably going to be a case of like, let's just do this to set up for Jirachi. And I guess we'll... invite Jirachi. Got the Shooting Stars photo frame. Oh, that's a... Oh, okay, it's a photo frame, I see. Man, this would look really nice at night, though. Cloud Cannon. Can I talk to you? I bought 1 of everything. Okay, how do you see what the environment is supposed to be? Wait, actually, let me move Florigato into a house. So I can clean up its other environment. Hey, what are you doing here, Cacturne? Who are you visiting? Tomato hamburger steak. Well, you know, you can grind those. Yeah, I want to move in here. I'm super sure. Alright, let me make the bait for Jirachi. What does it look like? Oh wait, hang on, did it tell me? Alright, because don't they tell you when they move in? Or something? Or not when they move in, but when they show up, they're like, oh, here's this environment. You should try this out. And yeah, I have not made all of these just yet. Oh, according to Bulbapedia, Jirachi's event isn't hard-coded, which is a massive letdown. Oh. So yeah, it is definitely that, like, limited time. Yeah, especially too, because my brother was like, sent me some pics and said, hey, I saw that this Pokopia thing is happening. I was like, yeah, it is. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna cheat. What does the Jirachi habitat look like? Which actually isn't it the case that it doesn't even move in until after the event is done? Or no? How does it work? Oh, okay. It's just those. Easy. But you know what? We're gonna take the power that was used here for Florigato. Oh wait, no, I didn't want to sleep. No, we'll give Jirachi a proper home once once it settles. Oh wait, that's the wrong light. That does look nice though. We'll definitely want to grind to have a bunch of these at the ready. Surrounded by stars habitat. Cool. Also, I was going to say, so Sableye was one of the other event Pokemon, and I moved him in here. To be with, is he here? But I moved Sableye in with Cramorant. Because, haha, funny. Because that was the Lost Box. That was the Lost Zone box from the Pokemon trading card game. That I love so much. Here, let me see, what does Magby want? Still gonna make that hamburger steak. Set up a decorative storage shelf. Also, I think game audio... Actually, I hope game audio is okay. Do I have one on me? Because I just carry a lot of stuff on me. I'll get it. Let me make a hamburger steak. Hamburger tomato. Yeah, there we go. One for Florigato. You can only make hamburger steaks, huh? You can't make like a hamburger with bread or anything. And I know I've got one of those shelves somewhere. Put it where it's supposed to go. It's decorations, right? Where did I put them? Or no, did I put them with furniture and not decoration? Yeah. Oh wait, mini bookcase. Oh wait, no, the decorative shelf is the wall item, right? Yeah, decorative bookshelf. Decorative storage shelf? Did it say storage or book? One or the other. Forgot to... Oh, there you are. What are you doing? Yeah, having a tomato and the tomato berry is really bizarre. Exactly. And then, like, what Scarlet and Violet did the thing where it had bananas? Because there's the Nanab berry, and then you can have bananas on your sandwich. And then even then, you have Tropius, which has the fruit, which it doesn't call them bananas or anything. It just says they're fruit. Man, there you are. Man, look, you already have a shelf, but now you want to... Hang on, let me ask. Wait, no, that's not what I... What do you need again? Decorative storage shelf. Kinda not the biggest fan of this event because they keep asking for just stuff that is gonna make their house look much worse. Actually, you know, that's not terrible there. Hello. Never realized those two were spelled differently. Yeah, oh yeah. It's tomato and tomato, huh? Alright, who else needs help? Fido is asking, right? Oh, he didn't. I guess it gave up. Geodude's curious. One pint or one green balloon. Wait, why do you want a green paint balloon? What are you gonna do? What are you about to do with that green? Hey, do I have green paint? I should, right? I guess I don't. Well, oh wait. No green paint? Thought I had. Guess not. Alright, Geodude, you want the green paint balloon? You're gonna have to make the paint yourself. Got a minute to chat? No. Oh, look at this. Lumberry? Yeah, make me some paint. He doesn't know. We're making Geodude... Geodude's making its own birthday present. Oh man, not sure how to solve this. A menu board? I guess. Yeah, that's the thing. After this event, I'm gonna have to take down all their decorations that just look... It's like, this does not go. No, this doesn't look good. Can I have this? No, you may not. Actually, a menu board wouldn't look terrible. What if I combine Fido's Bakery with Charizard's Forge at some point? Wait, right? That's still... Oh, wow. That is just outside of it. There. Main nitpick with this event is that you can't cancel requests. Yeah. They do just go away, though, at some point. So, if you go through the trouble of crafting a wishing note, and you find out what their request is, and you give them the wishing note, and then you don't complete it, they just keep the wishing note. A Chansey plant. Man, they're asking for the weirdest things. I know I have one of those, though, at least. Yeah, admin Shindo take one of your wishing notes, only for you to not be able to get it back because they needed a drink that you completely used all your vending machines. No, same. Same here, because one of them asked for the soup. I was like, okay. I have to craft the Chansey plant, huh? It is in... Is it in outdoor or decoration? Miscellaneous? Utility? No. Okay. Furniture? It's not there. Miscellaneous? Not there. Outdoor? Oh no. It wasn't outdoor. Oh, what up, Fido? You know, the thing is the Chansey plant wouldn't look terrible. Oh, this thing's huge. What the? Okay. You know what? You can go like here. And again, I'm probably just going to get rid of all of this when the event's done. Hello, Cacturn. Who's in a pickle? Rowlet? Oh. No, Excadrill. Forgot his name for a second. Yeah, I wonder how much of each Jirachi theme thing I should buy to just have with me. Tomato hamburger, another tomato hamburger steak. Another tomato hamburger steak. Feel like Pokopia could use a lot of automation type stuff. There's definitely some improvements that could be made, but I'm very happy with it. Though, yeah, I think that there needs to be a lot more of, like, or even the Pokemon that will make paint or cut lumber. I think it'd be great if they could take more, so I didn't have to, like, keep talking to them. And, you know, keep bothering them. Or what we need an automatic woodcutter and an automatic, like, paint crusher. I think that's really what we need. Give me the wood chipper. Now let me just put wood in it. And even these, like these ones, they need Pokemon near them. Which is actually why Machop lives here, because Machop has to mix some cement when I need to. And then Charizard has to light the forge when I need him to. Alright, cool. We got your paint for your paint balloon. It was like, white paint. That's right, that's the bonus. Oh man, not good. Another tomato hamburger steak. You know what? I'm just gonna make a bunch. Why does everybody want a tomato hamburger steak today? I really should have just made, like, a lot of them. This time we will. Sure. 19. You got one of every Jirachi item, since you think you always get more by using... Oh yeah, by using the printer. That's right. I think might as well, though, at least. So that you don't have to use Pokemetal, but... You know, you pretty much do get to that point where Pokemetal is just here all the time. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Where you going? I got your tomato hamburger steak. Everybody wants tomato hamburger steaks today. But yeah, I wish there was a... No, yeah, there is no, like, regular hamburger, though. It's too bad, because the burger shop that I'm building in here could really use some for decoration. Alright, what's up, Fido? Leppa bread. Actually, you know what? Let me just cook a bunch of different things. Some of them were asking for leopard bread the other day, too. Let's harvest. And then on top of that, I could always eat them, too. I think I'm gonna move the crops a bit, too. So I think that's everything. Well, I could also grow potatoes, I guess. But definitely the most important, I think, is going to be the beans. But yeah, I'm going to be honest. I remember when Pokopia was first getting the... like, what do you call it? Reviews? And how everyone's saying, like, this game's really good. It's like, really? Is that true? And it kind of is. I mean, obviously still has some shortcomings. But it is just really quaint. It is really fun. It kind of feels like some of the most Pokemon a Pokemon game could be. And I know not everybody's into this type of game, but I really am. I'm very interested to see if we're going to get, like, any changes with the DLCs and the updates. Like, you know, not even... Because we're getting a free update to be able to go underwater. Bath time sets. Oh, yeah. Trust me, I'm going to make sure you have the best bath possible. But yeah, I was saying, like, I think that... I hope they do, like, some quality of life kind of stuff eventually when they do it, because the free update is going to have... Yeah, the free update's going to have going underwater. And I hope that does extend to, like, other kinds of stuff. Oh, wait, no. Wait, bath time set. Wait, what? Oh, that one, yeah. There we go. Don't know how you feel about it being the highest rated Pokemon game of all time. But it clearly is very good. Yeah, it's very good, but... What would be the highest rated Pokemon game of all time? Like, the best one. What would we say it is? Can I put stuff on top of the... Oh, yeah. Yeah, there we go. That looks nice. That's aesthetic. That can stay. Emerald. Say Emerald's pretty good. No, I got you your thing. Dang it. It's not registering because it's not on the first floor. I hate that. I will move this, though. It's stuck in the door. Daytime soap opera. They mentioned how part of the DLC is 2 new areas, obviously, but also 1 drop that is just a feature drop. You could also add a bunch of quality stuff, but I'm fairly certain that's not free. Oh, what is the... What, going underwater is the part of the free update, but the new areas are DLC? I think that was what they said, more or less. But I'm curious. I'm curious to see how it goes. Alright, who else needs my help today? No, everyone here is just selling stuff. Then Flareon doesn't look like. And then neither does Porygon. But yeah, I really I need to put more Pokemon like in here or around here. Or just keep building this out so that they all know to like migrate toward this area when it's done. Oh. I don't know what else. I was thinking of putting, like... This would be a big project, but I kind of want to put, like, a hotel here. Like, beachfront hotel. At the very least, I think I'm going to, like, do some other buildings here to kind of make this alley something. That would be, like, a big thing, though. A big hotel. Yeah, we'll see. Wait, are these? 1, 2, yeah. Oh, these are not the same. Oh wow, that's not even. I'll have to even that out later. Okay, yeah, there was a free update. But then, yeah, 3 DLC waves, 2 being new. Oh, that's right. Now, okay, now I remember. Yes, now I remember the visuals from the trailer. That's right. The first wave is the underwater. The second wave is the features. And then the third wave is the mysterious third. Or it's the mysterious second area. That's right. Okay. Pair of glowing mushrooms. I've got that. I want there to be like a really... I mean, I like Graveler, and I like that you can run with Graveler. But I feel like, you know what? I need 1 more level of, like, being really, really fast. You know, let me just take all the glowing mushrooms with me in case anybody else wants some more. Level up, let's go. Actually, what can we... Rare Pokemetal, paint. Some recipes, okay. Yeah, let's buy them all. I'll take your entire stock. And... yeah, let me just secure these recipes, even though I don't think I'm really gonna use them. Oh, hey, you maxed it out. Yeah. I know, that was the first time. It's like, it was going down a bit. Mini generator. Wait, Place this anywhere will generate electricity all on its own. Ah, okay, good. Good, now I can actually clean things up. I don't need water and wind power everywhere. I just need a clever way to hide all these generators. Man, that'll be a full project. I think I'm probably just going to have to put one generator underneath each house then. Or underneath each building. I'm probably at the top two for the two-story ones. I mean, the windmill, some of the windmills look nice. But... yeah, what do they take? Yeah, just Pokemetal. Believe the mini generator's only level 6. You're surprised you hadn't gotten it yet? Okay. I don't know. I hadn't seen it yet. 99 mini generators. They're going everywhere. Yeah, that'll be a full project on its own to place those everywhere. Oh, that's right, Heracross. I had to visit Heracross. I gotcha something. Oh, it is level 6? Oh, but for the Sparkling Skyland... oh, okay. That explains it, because the Sparkling Skylands, I kind of, like... I did the bare minimum there, and then I got out, because I did not like it. I did not like the Sparkling Skylands. Because everything else felt so much better. Like, okay, all the other areas were like, hey, look, rebuild it, and, to how it used to be. You know, rebuild this area, and make it look nice and everything, and I was like, okay, I can definitely do that. With the wastelands, yeah, I can do that. The beach, sure. The mountains, yeah, I could probably do that. And then the Skylands, just like, it threw me off completely. I really didn't like... I thought the aesthetic of it was cool, but not for building something. Because it was just a bunch of big, disconnected floating islands in different levels, and it's like, I hate this. This is so unorganized, I don't like it. So, I did the bare minimum, and then I got out. I was gonna say I should probably use honey to bring back Pokemon to their houses. But, hey Murkrow, what are you doing here? And well, anyway, we got the Jirachi stuff, so Jirachi will move in at some point. And let me just kind of get multiple of these. So we're reaching about 5 o'clock, so... And that's the thing, this event is like neat, but I don't think it's anything like you need to be spending a whole lot of time on, which is kind of nice. Oh, you can tell Jirachi when to close up shop. I'm just gonna get more of these. Another round. You know, I really did like the Sableye stuff, and I'm saving those because I kind of wanted to build like a camp, like a summer camp somewhere here. So, I'll be using those, like the Sableye stuff for the decorations. I'm definitely going to make sure that I get more of Jirachi. And then this one is just like a photo frame thing, so I don't think I need it. The telescope will be pretty nice. Alright. Well, otherwise, everything's all ready. And I'm gonna, like I said, I might just grind this a bit more, because it'll make the Pokemon happy at least, and I'll get some other, just kind of incidental items. And this yeah, this is where I put all the event stuff. Oh, and the paint, okay. Nope, not the fluff. Oh yeah, put that there. The bed and the table. Oh, and the cabinet, closet. Yeah, man, I'm really gonna have to organize my stuff, but that was kind of nice. I'll grind it out more and I'll move in Jirachi, and then Jirachi can move in here. And then I'll put Jirachi in one of the houses. Actually, I think one of these is just completely empty. And I was still gonna build another. Yeah, right, this one's just empty. Yeah. Well, Jirachi can hang out here, maybe. And then, yeah, I think that may be a house, but with a backyard, with the yard on the side, could fit here. And still kind of give a little access to this, to the mountain area, which I did not want to tear down because this was already here. And I didn't want to tear this down because I like how it looked. But, we'll see. Anyway, I think it's a good way to kind of round out the stream. So let me go ahead and would you believe it? I still... Oh, no, that's right. I did, right? I made a scene, right? With the extra... with the stuff I wanted to. It was... Oh. That's cool. That's cool for just not doing what I need you to do. YouTube, or well, page, or your web pages, right? Here we are. Okay. There we go. Let's go. I still had to change this to... Wait, I can do that. There we are. Anyway, thanks everyone for hanging out. Thanks everyone for watching. We've got just, I don't think there's much to say right now. Is there? In just a second. Yeah. Anyway, thanks everyone for hanging out. That was a fun one. Just some chill Pokemon pinball. Pokopia at the very end. I was thinking, you know, well, because Pokopia was already there. Today's your birthday? Yeah, you told me. Happy birthday. I don't think there's much to talk about. It's been kind of slow video. We'll have to restart and re-get going. But hopefully Fossil Week videos will get going. And that'll be fun. Well, sorry, I say Fossil Week, but it was Fossil Frontier. Fossil Pokemon videos should be here. Kind of end of June into July. Actually, no, it'll just be next week. It'll be 2 weeks. I'm pushing it forward. As we're going to hit July 6th Park. July 6th Park. So, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being patient. Hopefully some more videos soon. I'll be kind of stopping and reevaluating stuff. Thanks everyone for all the support on the shorts that I was kind of putting up this week. This one went crazy mode with, I don't know why everybody's watching it, but, you know, hey, that's cool. A reminder, I'm posting on everything else. Well, I mean, I haven't been. I've just been kind of light posting this week, but we'll be good. Gator X Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll have another video up there. Gator XL. Which, just yapping videos every so often. I need to try and get like 2 a week here. I want to do 2 a week on Gator X, 1 a week on Gator X Yu-Gi-Oh!, 2 a week on XL, and then maybe 2 shorts a week on Ultra. Which, by the way, that's just the anime channel. And I think that's kind of all I wanted to say. I got Twitter, I got Blue Sky, and I never have Blue Sky open. I always forget, but I don't think I have much else that's like big important stuff. I'll make those announcements and stuff when that time comes. But anyway, thanks everyone for hanging out. Thanks for watching. This is a fun one, and I'm looking forward to hopefully. I don't know if I'll do a break next week. I will have the weekend to decide what I'll be doing for streams, but otherwise, Fridays, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time generally is the idea. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Thanks for hanging out. This is Gator X, and I will catch you all later.